My spouse just expressed that they didn't want to have intimacy anymore, so I told them I wanted a divorce and they went on a rampage that destroyed our entire house and ended with them in jail. My spouse and I have been together for 8 years. Our intimacy life has had lots of ups and downs. Sometimes it felt like it was fire and was really good, but there were long stretches where I felt like I was starving. While they never denied me when I initiated, lack of initiation on their part has destroyed my self-esteem and has left me so incredibly unfulfilled. I have so missed the feeling of being desired and having my partner seduce me. It was really hard for my spouse to come out. They were so nervous and scared. I hugged them and thanked them for telling me. I messed up and told them everything will be all right. But it won't be. I can't go the rest of my life with a partner who isn't attracted to me like that. So I spoke with a lawyer. I'm so worried about my spouse. They are really dependent on me socially, emotionally, and financially. And I know that they love me. They love me more than anyone ever has in my entire life. I wish love could be enough for me to be happy in a relationship. Tomorrow is really going to suck. Just to make things clear, an open relationship is definitely not an option. I am strictly monogamous. I am not the type of person who is capable of having multiple partners. An open relationship isn't going to help me meet my needs that are currently missing in my relationship. What I need is for my spouse to be intimately attracted to me. Update: I have a not very happy update. I told my partner that we needed to talk. We sat down and pretty much as soon as I mentioned that I wanted to end the marriage due to our incompatibility in bed, they started to become incredibly emotional. First with crying and begging me to reconsider. Then when I had held fast to my choice, they became very angry with me. They started yelling and being belligerent. So I told them I was leaving and they followed me out to my car and slammed their fist hard enough on the hood they left a sizable dent. I actually never even got around to telling them I had already spoken with an attorney or let them have a preliminary draft of our divorce agreement. I went to stay in a hotel. My partner continued to try and text and call me. They left a few really nasty voicemails and a few begging and crying for us to keep working on our marriage before I blocked them to get some rest. The next morning I came to realize that the police had been trying to contact me. Turns out that they went on an absolute rampage through the house. Many of my personal items were destroyed. Holes punched and kicked into the walls. Some very sentimental items of mine are now damaged beyond repair. They even took my 80-year-old jade plant out back and put it on the grill. That had been my grandmother's plant. I'm devastated about that. Apparently during the rampage the neighbors called the cops with a noise complaint. When the officers showed up there was an altercation and they ended up getting arrested. They are now facing charges for disorderly conduct, resisting arrest and assault on a peace officer. The worst part though, is that somehow during the rampage, arrest or while left alone overnight, their cat got badly injured and needed to be taken to the emergency vet for surgery. She pulled through surgery okay and is currently being boarded at her regular vet's office for care as I am unable to provide the level of care she needs. She should be okay but I feel really bad for her. Her life is turned upside down, she is away from home and the last memory she has of her favorite person was seeing them be a monster. I'm not sure what I am going to end up doing with her ultimately. But I am doing what I can to get her feeling better. I knew they would get emotional, and cry and yell. I knew they would be argumentative about it. Those were a big part of why I wanted to have all my ducks in a row before speaking with them. I am super thankful to my therapist who helped me role-play the talk. I had already had a packed bag in my car and was able to stay calm and cool-headed enough to leave when I did. My ex still has not posted bail, and I absolutely refuse to do so. They've been calling me from lockup begging me to, but also yelling at me. I have refused to take any of the calls. The preliminary divorce agreement where I was attempting an amicable divorce with decent spousal support for them is out the window now. My attorney is fairly confident that with the damages to the house, the cost of surgery for the cat, her violent and threatening behavior toward me, and our pre-existing prenup, that the divorce will be very favorable to me. Guess my state doesn't suck as hard as I thought. My attorney has advised me to hold off on filing until we know the outcome of the criminal convictions as that can also impact things. I have a hearing this week for a restraining order against my partner too, so if they do somehow miraculously make bail, they can't come back here.